The Karate Kid is a franchise with a legacy, and Cobra Kai has proven that sequels can make classics even better. This video will discuss how Cobra Kai will develop as a series and why Ralph Macchio thinks later seasons will be successful. Moreover, we'll discuss how the spirit of the late Pat Morita's Mr. Miyagi continues to live on in the show. First off, is there going to be a Season 6 anytime soon? While it isn't confirmed, Netflix seems to be renewing Cobra Kai for a new season. It's only been a few months since the series wrapped its 5th installment, and fans are already speculating about the events following the final episode. According to audience reviews, the series is very consistent with its writing, which is a huge green flag. Series creators John Heald, John Hurwitz, and Hayden Schlossberg stated that despite being 5 seasons in, Cobra Kai still has a lot more to offer and will be working on developing the plotline further. John stated, "There's plenty in store, lots of thoughts in the future. We want to do a lot with these characters, and we're giddy about that next step." He also tweeted, replying to a fan who asked about a new season following the conclusion of Season 5. He responded that while Season 6 may not have been written, he and his team will think up ideas once he finishes working on another project, Obliterated. There we go, folks. Even if Season 6 of Cobra Kai is under work, it may be a while until we get an official release date. Moreover, actor Ralph Macchio leaked some information that may hint at Season 6. He told comicbook.com that some scenes in previous seasons and plots that didn't happen were cut out. This could allude to extra material that may be used in later seasons. Speaking of Ralph Macchio, would these series have been this popular without his involvement? We think the obvious answer is no. Let's talk about Ralph Macchio's role within the franchise as a whole. The series lead and one of the main characters alongside William Zabka's Johnny Lawrence, Ralph Macchio, and his part within the franchise has been fundamental to the success of Cobra Kai. Starring as the lead in the first Karate Kid movie in 1984, he quickly became a fan favorite. The actor did not know any martial arts before his role, so his growth throughout the movie was organic and relatable. Macchio's character Daniel also endured hardships throughout the movie, which made viewers root for him in the final tournament. In a recent interview with Jimmy Kimmel Live, Ralph showcased his new book, Waxing On: The Karate Kid and Me. The title alone was endearing, as it's a wordplay on the infamous scene from the first movie. Mr. Miyagi instructs Ralph Macchio's character to wax his car as a way to learn the discipline that comes with karate and the moves. This memoir recounts the day he landed his role as Daniel LaRusso and his journey to the present day. It includes his personal feelings on playing the character and how it changed his career, plus lots of insider info that fans will love. This also tells us how much time has passed since the first movie and how monumental the franchise's impact has been. Ralph didn't expect his career to be mapping out the way it did, referring to his success as Daniel LaRusso. Not to forget that Cobra Kai has a lot of eager fans. A large part of Cobra Kai's fame arises from the fact that it originates from a series of well-known movies. Its release allowed old fans to enjoy a show based on a childhood classic and newer audiences to explore the franchise's reboot with its appealing modern themes. In the interview on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Ralph expressed how The Karate Kid is a part of so many people's childhoods, so adapting the franchise into a series allowed newer generations of 10 and 12-year-olds to enjoy it and people in their late 60s and 70s. Even teens feel excited to watch it because of its source material and unique story. Can you name any other show that centers around karate? We can't. Regardless, with a huge audience like that, Ralph wanted everybody to have something to take away from the show. This is partly why Ralph Macchio thinks the show will do well moving forward. He's confident in the show's storyline because he believes that while the sequence of events is much different, the show's spirit remains the same. The writers of Cobra Kai had to brainstorm ideas on how to incorporate retro elements and themes of the original movie into something more suitable for current viewers. When asked about the main themes of Cobra Kai, Ralph Macchio elaborated that while the franchise has a new twist, it still portrays family moments, single parents, domineering foes, and overcoming your fears, which are themes everyone has felt on some level. Long story short, it doesn't lose sight of having relatable yet complex characters and realistic yet funny storylines, and that's mainly why the series has done so well since its first season. Speaking of characters and storylines, what's in store for Season 6? Let's discuss this. Season 5 left us with quite a few questions we desperately want to be answered. Let's look at some plot lines we want to explore further. First off is an obvious one: Daniel knocking down Terry Silver with a ferocious crane kick. While this may have been a triumph, is Silver planning on backing down? Moreover, he entered Cobra Kai into the World Karate Tournament, Sekai Taikai, hinting at his comeback. Similarly, Kreese is shown to have broken out of prison. Season 6 will hopefully reveal his intentions and how he plans to threaten the peace again. Following up on the Karate World Tournament, the prestigious event is yet to take place, and plans to put highly skilled fighters against one another. Could this possibly mean that Cobra Kai and Miyagi Dojo students will have even more powerful competitors? We'll like to see how that plays out. Kim Da-yeon Yoon also promised her father she'd win the tournament with their family's martial arts style. Knowing her character, actress Alicia Hannah Kim is sure to return for a 6th season to achieve her goal, especially now that Silver has been knocked down. Guess we'll have to wait to find out. On that note, let's not forget the man who started it all, Mr. Miyagi. Fans are dying to get a backstory on Mr. Miyagi's origins and insights into how the dojo came about. However, even after all these years, that is yet to be written into the franchise. The late actor Pat Morita proved to be a quintessential part of the Karate Kid, and fans have gone as far as to dub the franchise as Mr. Miyagi-verse, which shows how beloved his character was. If you were a Mr. Miyagi fan, this next bit might surprise you. Ralph Macchio had some things to say regarding the infamous karate instructor. He was asked about different ideas pitched by writers to add to the franchise and recalled a particular one. Macchio revealed that the storyline followed Mr. Miyagi coming back as a ghost to watch over Daniel LaRusso. During the same interview mentioned at the start of this video, Jimmy Kimmel burst out laughing. It does sound ridiculous, but could you imagine if Macchio had agreed? We sure enjoyed that bit of information. Ralph did, however, have things to say. Like the rest of us, the actor shared his eagerness to see a prequel following the story of Mr. Miyagi. He expressed this in an interview with Screen Rant. How did we not explore the backstory of and the origin of Mr. Miyagi? Which brings us to our final bit. Ralph Macchio claims Cobra Kai ensures Mr. Miyagi's spirit is felt throughout the series. Macchio stated that Pat Morita would have loved Cobra Kai, and as homage, he and the writers wanted to ensure the series captured his spirit. Actors Tamlin Tomita and Yuji Okamoto continued to play their roles as Kamiko and Chosen, with some links to Miyagi's backstory. Moreover, it is emphasized throughout the story that Miyagi Dojo would not be possible without Mr. Miyagi. The dojo holds the same ideals held by Mr. Miyagi and serves as a sign of his teachings and legacy. Even though Pat Morita isn't present in Cobra Kai, his strong relationship with his student is expressed in the series, such as the instance when he goes to Okinawa, his teacher's hometown, and learns more about him in the process. This is nostalgic to the second Karate Kid film and allows newer audiences to understand the salience Mr. Miyagi holds in the franchise. Cobra Kai also uses old footage from the movies to reveal Mr. Miyagi to audiences unfamiliar with the movies. What about you? Are you excited about Season 6 of Cobra Kai? Is Cobra Kai complete even without Mr. Miyagi? Let us know in the comments below. That's all for now. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe so you won't miss out on amazing content.
Mr. Russo, they are ready for you now.
It's okay, lose to opponents. Must not lose to fear.
No, I'm afraid. Hey!
Preparing them to defend themselves.
Councilperson Roberts, I'm sorry, but this guy is selling you a bad bill of goods.
You sent them to my house?